Всем привет! О, что-то, короче, захотелось поиграть в РПГшечку и вспомнил я за Kingdom Come Deliverance. В общем, лежить вона в мене вже давно, но ніяк не собирався її поиграть. А вот, короче, захотелось сыграть. Начинаем с самого начала. Первый мой запуск. В общем, пробуем. Советовали мені і кажуть, очень непогана РПГшка. 1403 год, гражданская война, и мы участвуем, так бы сказать, начинаем с малого сыном, як його, Коваля. Це одна із перших ігор, на яку собирали на Кікстартері. От создателя мафії, першої і второї мафії. Не помню, як чувака того звати. Играю на PlayStation 4. Ну, сейчас, короче, посмотрим, як вона буде смотреться. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Тут, короче, якась особенная боевка. В общем, сейчас будем пробовать.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Так. Мы, короче, вернее, наш герой сын кузнеца Индро. Имя такое интересное. Так, ну, це загрузочки PS4. Интересно
Fine
попробовать
state you're in this
боевку.
morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Так. Я был с Бланкой.
I was with Bianca. We were, talking?
Talking, were you? That's what you call it, is it?
Stop it, Ma.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
So I'm learning to sword fight. And what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
Отец нам не разрешая
What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong. I just
учиться
want to
драться
try.
на мечах.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Так, я голоден.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Mother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now. Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm.
Так, нам надо помочь отцу доделать меч пану Рацику. Так, закончить разговор. Так, а что нам пожрать можно, а? Тык. Рогалик. О. Есть. Яблоко. Так, сейчас под... Чечевица, яблоко. Сейчас, короче, грабаным свою семейку. Вот такая графика. Сейчас на улицу выйдем. Буде более понятно. Так, а ну може не мучиться асисти-то и все. Не даем подбирать нам продукты. Так. Сыр. Это хорошо. Так, давайте, наверное, сразу затаримся. Я думаю, родители против не будут. Поесть из котелка. Есть, так. Ну, все. Открыть. Так, взять все. Я думаю, поначалу надо затариться. Морковка. Зачем так багато морковки? Надеюсь, моя семья с голоду не... Яблоко. Так, надо еще управление разобраться. Слушай, тут прям в каждом... скажи мне... О, еще один сундучок. Скрыт замок. У тебя нет отмычек, я понял. Так, сырок. Все, тут пусто, я думаю. А, не, вот. Лук. Может, прийдеться где-то поторговать с кимось. Так, ну, о. А, то щель, прикольно. Ну, пока мне нравится. Так, компас показывает, куда нам топать. Угу. Ну, і тут якась похлебка. Так, прыжок есть тут? Есть. Ну ничего так, картинка. Прикольненько. Так, батіні портки. Ягод немає. Це ж у нас РПГшка. О! А виноград есть? Или что? Или це не виноград? Помидор. Фиг его знает. Не знаю, як там YouTube передає, але, в принципі, картинка непогана. Точильный круг. Ага. В будущем мы сможем...
Прикольно было в демо дальше все пазли.
В демо, я не знаю, я демо не пробовал, вот это сейчас скидочка и взял полностью со всеми дополнениями. Вот это, думаю, поиграю, попробую. Так, а мы свиснуть можем кое-что? Ага, тут надо нам меч обточить. Я давно чув за Kingdom Come. Ну, так ніяк не настраивался в неї поиграть. Вот это сейчас скидочки появились, я взял. А уже лежить у мене пару дней. Думаю, попробую сыграть. Если бы полностью был бы перевод, вообще был бы офигенно. Так, текст, знаешь. Ну, в принципе. Так, отец. Батя.
ПК лук озвучка.
Прикольно. Есть озвучка на ПК? Офигеть, блин, я поиграл бы с озвучкой. Ще й с украинской, прикольно было тоже. Так, попросим прощения у отца.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How, my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Нужны
He
гроши.
still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the
Ныне
crossguard for
озвучка,
Sir
а
Razzik's
текст?
sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
А,
You need to
текст.
go and pick it up. All right.
Не, именно с озвучкой было прикольно вообще.
Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Так, нам надо добыть уголь. Нам надо Так, не, отобрать денежки. Уголь и пивка бати. Ой, у нас карта есть. Прикольно. Погоди. А ты что, вся карта? Вона закрита просто. Я думал, така карта маленькая. Блин, ну, прикольно нарисовано. Так. Ще раз на карту нам надо... Куда нам надо? Стоп. А де у нас задачі? Журнал. Не то, не то. Так. Так, получить долг з Кунеша. Кунеш це у нас це. Потопали до Кунеша. Так, бег тут у нас есть. Это у нас приседание. Незаметность. А як бежать? Углежор. Ага. Вот тут нам надо уголька купить. Украсть. Можно свиснуть. Но походу и в тюрягу загудить можно. Так, а де? Це у нас десь тут рядышком. О, курку свиснуть можна, ні? Кунеш. Курвін син.
What do you want?
Так, отец прислал меня за грошами.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Каже, нема у його грошей. Так, заплати хотя бы за инструмент. Платили, получишь. А, давайте первое.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Так.
Look, I know things aren't easy.
Долги надо платить.
Booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Been a pleasure.
Не понял. Так, хук R2. Так, пинок. Короче, мы чуть не туда, да? И чё?
You had it coming, you pup. And your old man can fuck off too.
Короче, по-другому надо якось забрать молоток и гвозди. О, топор. Украсть. В смысле украсть? Деньги должен, чувак. Так, а де ж знайти нам? Если вам надо украсть, убедитесь, что за вами никто не следит. Ну, понятно. Зашибись, він в дом пішов. Так, помився. Ну і де він держить молоток і гвозді? Гад такий. Короче, він кудись утопав. Зараз ми його грабанем. Козлину так, вони хоче нам долг віддавати. Молоток і гвозді. Так. А, це закрить. Похавать ее тут можно.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
Так, а це що, гроші? Ні, це якийсь глюк, походу. Нам надо отмычки. Ты не туда. Так. Без отмычек не открыть. Прикольно. А нам надо уголь добыть, да? Так. Так, тут у нас уголь. Бьянка, наверное, да? А ну, сейчас журнал глянем. Так, так. Купи мешок угля на рынке. 10. Кстати, как тут валюта называется. Так, возьми. А ну давайте до цього фрицика підемо. Фрицик, фрицик, фрицик. Щось я не бачу цього фрицика. О. Купець. Ага, це територія. Крестовину в замке.
Hey, Pip, do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself. Hail to the hero. So you haven't changed your mind about learning the craft of warfaring?
Ага, це на мечах.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
Ти узнав, де бакалейщик.
You can't be serious, dude. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope.
God be with you, Henry. I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the right
Блін, так текст проматується, його навіть не успіваєш прочитати.
No, it's true though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobs had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz? too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What are you saying, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for Father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Так, мене підписують. Бросаться навозом. О, я с вами, но потом вы мне поможете.
All right, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kuna shows money to Father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem, we'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Так. Короче, мы побежали немцу дом какашками забрасывать. Навозом. Блин, ну графика прикольно. Хочется... Надо в лес куда-то сходить. Так. Обсудить план нападения. Я понял. Ох, вот эти загрузки на PlayStation.
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Так. Навоз есть. Я так понимаю, вот этот дом немца. Да, жена немца и должен здесь быть вот сыночек. Так, а ну. Сейчас мы.
What do you want, lad?
У вашего мужа неприятно.
And your husband is in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Так, жену отправила. Помчалась. Есть. Бросай какашками. Фекалиями.
Chest I need to get into?
Really? An honest trade not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
Так. Мы еще отмычки получили. Нормально.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet!
For king and country.
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillar. Nearly. Now that would be sweet. That's for Sigismund.
Нормально. Навозом забросать дом.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying.
Сынок вернулся. Гансом звать.
We're just doing what we have to do. Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this boxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Попадание.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Курва. Так. Так. L1. Ну, удар. Все, есть. Одному натыкали. Сейчас мы тебе... На! Прям в пятак.
Zbigniew, what are you doing? We don't have to run. We're on the right. Ah, yes. Sorry.
Не понял, почему мои смоталось.
Good day, Henry.
Чё? Блин, надо в лес сходить. Тут охотой можно заниматься по-любому. Природа смотрится довольно прикольно. Чуток Дейзи напоминаю. Сейчас в лес надо зайти. Везде навоз. Ну, что ты сделаешь? Так. Кануш. Или як його там звали. Блін, якщо б перевели його як Відьмака, вообще б зачетно було. Так. Вот это наши холопы. Я не понимаю, почему вони утекли. Ми ж вроді би побіждали. Если б, я ж кажу, як Відьмака перевели повністю, вообще зачетно було б. Бігають вони якось странно. Матуш, Фрицек, Матей. Так, Фрицек обещал морду начистить.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the village.
Так, мне нужна помощь.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
Так.
Kanesh,
Get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
Давай деньги кинеш. Чи кануш. От зараза, де він? А ну, ребята. Угу.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole? Just try it, you old drunk.
Bring it on.
Ooh. О! Получил чувак по морде.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Ну, чувак, долги надо отдавать. Так, я так понимаю, отомкнуть. Вот гвозди и молоток. Все, нам чужого не надо. Нам бы купца найти, да, продать бы. Кто такой это у нас? Крестьянин. Торговка. Страж лавки. Ага. Доброго дня.
God save, what can I do for you?
Как насчет поторговать? Так. Стоп. Продать. Вот. Так, а цена. Так, я щось не доганяю. Вот это, наверное, да, в корзину. А где стоимость? Лук. Ага, ты получишь 5,4. Все, побачил. Морковка также. О, блин, будут голодать мои. Капуста. Сейчас мы бабла наколотим. Отвар. Так, отвар. Отмычка. Повязка. Репа. Рогалик. Шнапс. Сыр тоже нафиг. О, топор, все, чудика. Яблоко. 52 штуки. Да я сейчас миллионер буду. Заключить. Так. И у нас 27 злотых, я так понимаю. Так. Давайте сразу купим угля и потом смотаемся в шинок. Помощник углежора. А где сам? Играть в кости прикольно. Можно будет сыграть на бабло. Доброе здоровечко. Так, поторговать. Уголь. Так, уголь. Нам надо 10. Заплатить. Заключить сделку. Да, есть. Уголь есть. Так, сесть. А ну, сейчас, может быть, бабла подымем. Так, сумма. Не понял, почему не дай мне поставить.
How odd.
Сыграть в кости.
I'm feeling lucky today. How about you? Dice?
Ага, половину. Нет, давай ты. На пятерочку. Так. Вот это, ну, короче, наверное, зря. Помощь. Я понял. Дело... Стоп, мы вот так, вот так, вот так. И чё? Ага. Тут можно только... Набор очков перед...
Damn.
Два, 3, 4, 5, 6. Три, 2, 3. Не, погоди. Если 5 возьму ще.
Your turn.
Чуть-чуть я трошки не доганяю, як от це працює. Один, два. Почему?
Take a day or two, why don't you?
Implements, instruments, and tools. Everything strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and
You can throw again, you know.
God save you, Henry. Red, long and strong, sew up anything you need. Come on up and buy.
Should I, shouldn't I? No, I don't.
Короче, ребята, надо разбираться. Так, нам надо шинок.
Delicate velvet, beautiful and functional. Forks and axes. All you need
Купец есть, я понял. Бьянка де наша. А, улижор. То бишь. Бланка. Бьянка. Дівчино.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Так, кувшин пива для отца.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
Так, а що ми деньги не платимо?
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of
No.
the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
Ванек.
I suppose. He's a man.
Подозрительный тип, Ванек.
I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
О, каже.
I hope you thank me.
Шнапс для тебе є.
You bet I will.
Вот эта дівчина понимає, що надо шнапс. Так. Шнапс, шнапс, шнапс. Ладушки, ладушки. Нам надо крестовину якусь забрати в замке. Да. Так. Так, а як біжать? Или я, в принципі, вже біжу? Яник.
With you. I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Я прийшов за крестовиною.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for
Батько
Sir
відправив
Radza.
мене
The chamber has
за
the cross
крестовиною.
Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Так, охрана города. Все, ми, в принципі, виповнили задання. Уголь прикупили, крестовину забрали, півка баті принесемо зараз. Фази. Отець.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Начал.
Actually, there's one thing I forgot. Just give me a moment.
Get a move on. We have to finish the sword today.
Тут я не понял. Надо обязательно на мечах. Ну, ладушки. Блин, ну игра красиво сделана. Вот эту точку брать. Типа прицел. Так, ну чё, давай. Ванёк.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever.
Так, короче, цей чувак нас вчора ранив руку. І маманька нам лише читала.
And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
All right. I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Так, я так понимаю, ми платимо цьому чуваку, і він нас обучає фехтуванню. Ваньок, чувак, звать. Барашки. А барашек можно йог на мясо и продать? Свиснуть и продать барашку. Это ж 1403 год. Тут, мне кажется, за хорошую, не знаю, як барашку, а за хорошого коня можна село якесь прикупити по-любому. Холопов набрать. Девчат 18-летних. Присталище. Ванек, давай этими копытками.
So, can we get started?
Да блин, давай. И чё?
Since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Так, я так понимаю.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Погоди, погоди. А, о. Так.
Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Now you're getting it.
Так, а як?
Nice. Nice.
Ага, ми управляємо ударами. Выбираем, откуда сделать удар. Колющий удар. А як колющий удар? Ага.
Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Ой, блин, прикольно сделана боевка. Це, короче, тут... Типа, короче, як би сказати... Так, R2 и R1. Так, несколько ударов важно. Так. Ага. Энергия есть.
Alright, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience.
Все. Мы тепер отучилися, здали екзамен по фехтованию. Блин, а боевка-то в натуре прикольная. Куча позиций, типа ударов, и надо обращать внимание на соперника, як він держить меч для уклона. Уклон я чуть-чуть не понял, як делать. Ну, наверное, принцип такий, як і в рукопашном бою. Ну, блин, ну прикольно сделано. Так, ну все, отец. Так, насчет... Есть, так. Да. Начинаем с пива.
Where have you been with that ale? It's as flat and warm as horse piss. Go back and get me another, and you can pay for it yourself. That's the price of stupidity.
О, блин. Так. Бьяночка. Солнце. Блин, надо было подраться, потом пиво. Эх. Блин, ну красивая игрушка. Ей именно не хватає перевода. Бьянко. Де гарна пані моя? Сейчас покажу тобі фокус. Так.
You look like something the cat dragged in.
Что запил для отца немец. Так.
I'm back.
I can see that. What's the matter?
I need another pitcher of ale. The last one wasn't cold enough for father.
You want me to get it for you?
Right. And a smile from you.
От это прекрасно. Пішов в корчму. Поулибався. Б'янки.
Me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go.
Ха, повторно.
I can't wait.
Та же сама реплика. Так. Все, помчалось сразу до бати. Не отвлекаемся. Интересно прокачаться полностью в боевом навыку. Можно полностью захватить замок. Поселение, так бы сказать, натыкать всем.
Систер 19 лол. Онлайн.
Анастасия Голубева. Если ты запрещение ссылкой, я заблокирую. Удалы сообщение. Так, продолжаем.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Так, начать работу.
Charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. This will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
Так, сейчас Валек,
By the
Горн.
way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
Німець нажалувався, і тепер нам прийдеться чистити стіночку від навоза.
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Батя каже, головою думай, а не кулаками.
Furnace is ready. Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Так, мы еще будем создавать.
Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Прикольный меч.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
Так, притараканені гвозді для Терези.
Henry, are you all right?
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Вечером на танцы.
Fine lass, eh?
О, уже рукоятку.
Stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Плетенку кинуть, як там правильно?
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
Вот
It's been an
так.
honor, says Svan. Have a safe journey to Sassan.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Опа.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
We're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside quick! We have to shut the
Get
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Батя ще той воїн. А, він пішов за жіною.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Так, куда он нам сказал на коне доскакать? Подмогу якусь, короче, позвать. Приз получен, сын кузнеца. Половцы. Драм-драм-драм. Так. Надо знайти якогось коня і... Ух ты, ёб твою! Так, а мы можем меч взять? Да. А як його достать? Снарядить. Я просто не понял. Я не понял, як взять меч в руки. Так. Ага, ты не можешь использовать вещи из задания. Я понял. Отмычка. И все, у нас нифига немає. Так, ну попробуем смотаться. По прямой. Може не догонять мене.
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Так, а ми можемо помогти? Ну, давайте попробуем. Есть. Ух ты, ёп. Тихо, тихо, тихо. А як отключиться? Так.
По щам надают. Хех.
Да, блин, привет.
Привет.
Здорово, здорово.
Добра.
Спасибо. Та хотів бабу виручить і натикали мені. Така прикольна ігрушка. РПГшка, без магии, без всякого, это самый, типа, 1403 год. Вот это дело на мечах, на луки, короче, арбалеты, типа такого. От тільки я ще толком не розібрався. От як мені ту бабу спасти? А, може я сейчас сяду на коня и столкну.
Историческая типа.
Да. Це одна із перших ігор, які собрали на кікстартері денежки і этот самый, скажи мені. Так. Рись. Галоп.
Круто, нравится мне такой жанр.
Так, давай, лошадка. Ну, ёп. Ой! Ну... О, держать надо кнопочку. Погнали. Давай. О, загрузка аж пошла. Она есть, кстати, на ПК. И Kingdom Come Deliverance от создателя, главный директор был тот, что сделал первую и вторую мафию. В общем, начинаем мы с сыном кузнеца. И сейчас меч пану Яцику надо оттараканить. На наш город напал и предупредить, что отобрали крепость, там, я не помню, як називається. Віцлав, вроді би. Ну така картинка прикольна. Я не знаю, як там YouTube показує нормально, ні? Ну, даже на PlayStation. Давай, давай, погнала лошадка. Ух ты, блин. Мочить тут всіх прям.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Left. Короче, всі в розбіжну, хто куди, воно де.
Flee!
Давай, давай, блін. Замочить лошадка. Мене так точно замочить. Устала лошадь. Йоханий бабай. Все. Давай, здохни, на мене унеси.
Run for it! Yeah. Yeah. Flee!
В леса, в леса.
Yeah. Warn the others. They tore at Skalitz. Yeah.
Сейчас замочить нас нахер.
Может, ее плетки нужно, чтобы подбодрить слегка.
Та я и так вроде бы нажимаю в галоп. Написала, типа, усталость в лошади есть. Давай.
Смеется с закрытыми глазами.
Давай, коник, давай. Всеволод, привет. Так, ну, мы доскакали, куда надо. О, вообще без перевода. Помогите! Кто там, блядь? Пан Яцик. Крепости, прикольно.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Самое лучшее лекарство. Горячего вина. Херекс.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy.
I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Хоп! И сразу инфаркт миокарда.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Всем укрыться в замке. Так, у нас замок Теньберг. Ох и название, ядрио, мать. Там же ж на родине Бьянка осталась. Угу, точка перехода. Постель есть у нас. Короче, мы так... Постель, постель, постель. Ага. Частная территория. Можете ухо накрутить. Так, я так понимаю, нам надо поспать чуток. Или не?
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Oh, damn it, I'm hungry.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsman and moved to the countryside to make orchards.
Так, вот это кухня получается, да?
I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Oh, something to eat.
Так, и куда мне? Ага, все. Загрузочка пошла. Блин, вот эти, конечно, загрузки на плойке.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
Lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear. Aren't you, young master? Here you are.
Помыть, побрыть и накормить.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
Ой, блин, сюда по звучку.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Кажется, сапоги снимешь перед тем, як в постель залазить. Так, мы покушали, да? Пюре. Ралик. О. Надеюсь, сейчас мне по рукам не надают. Сыр. Ой-ой-ой-ой, засыпая наш чувачок. Так, мы можем раз. О, вот так, пища. Сыр, жареная курица, рогалик. Так, все. Ух. Чувака. Прям подкидываю чуток. Так, спать. Где-то кровать моя. Десь сказав сторожки. Сейчас ще вирублюсь. Так, не туда. Да, прям засыпая. Чи ж голова опускается. Він прям спать хоче. Так. Іде нам упасти, поспать. Ты на частной территории. О, есть спать. Не понял. Или я не на своем месте?
Come on.
Походу,
What was that?
походу мы не можем, да?
Well then. Lost something here.
О, наша кровать. Так, спать. Так. Давайте до 6 утра. Удобство кровати есть. Прикольно. Короче, сколько я тут поиграл. Пару часиков, но уже куча таких прикольных всяких моментов. Все на стреме. Ничего себе.
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady.
Миледи сама приносит покушать.
No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady. Thank you.
Ой, сейчас напои.
You could have sent a servant.
Обманом заманила. Хотела невинности лишить.
The truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God
Ешь, пей, поправляйся.
ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
I'd love to get something to...
Чего? Так, да рассказать о набеге.
I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved. Kunish still wouldn't cough up a coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzi. The
sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on
Сейчас
the
мы ей
horizon,
на уши
ready to
накидаем.
attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. The gate to the castle was open. The bells and horns sounded the alarm, and the villagers ran to the castle to take cover. They were carrying the few possessions they could grab.
Интересно, сильно влияем ответы вот эти.
Can't even imagine how awful it must have been.
I ran to the castle like our neighbors to take
Так чуйка, что не надо ей рассказывать про Бьянку.
I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of human savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from her and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
Все. Сейчас она растает.
It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
It's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
Говорит, я 5 лет
I
замужем.
was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good.
Говорит, муж у меня старый.
Certainly. Only he has many
А ты такой
concerns.
красивый и
He
молодый.
had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. Now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Я думал, вона нас розводи на інтимчик. Да, не хватает озвучки. Если бы вообще была бы озвучка, игра бы шикарно была. Ну. Не понял. Чё так долго? Да, надо обновлять. Такие долгие загрузки, конечно, уже начинают надоедать. Так, а я, кстати, не обратив внимания, як тут сохранение происходит. Фига. Игра быстрее стартовала, чем вот эта началка. Или может тоже сохранение, да. Ау. Тайна черного экрана. Зависнуть не должна. Нет. Работает. Якась музичка йде. Неужели якась ошибка? Обидно. Якась музика йде, да? А ну, Options не работає. Вот блин. А на PlayStation, блин, же ж. Только игру закрываешь, все. И стрим прекращается. Блин. Ну, походу, все. Походу, игра крашнулась. Надеюсь, хоть сохранение осталось. Сейчас, короче, ребят, перезапущу. Через 5 минуточек запущу новый стрим. Потому что, ну, це якась фігня. По-любому.